Alright, man, let me show you what's going on with the truck. My truck. Alright, so we're going to make it go click, 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 click. Okay, so what you just heard is... I'll show you. So inside this case, behind this cover, you got an axle that extends from the hub all the way down the shaft here, and it sticks inside of the gear, inside of a mating gear, and then there's a C-clip on the end of it that holds the axle in place. And the tolerances between all of that have gotten so much that now there's, you know, probably a few thousandths of an inch gap on both sides. So there's a C-clip on this side and a C-clip on this side, and it's clicking when it's going in and out on both sides. And that's just because the gearbox is worn out. But I replaced, so there's a seal right here that I replaced on both sides. It was leaking. You could see the gear oil coming down here is also inside of the rotor. There's two brakes on this. There's this set of brakes, which is your brakes you use on the pedal, your pedal brakes, and then there's the inside of this assembly. There's a parking brake, and the parking brakes are covered in gear oil. So I replaced the parking brakes, I replaced the seal, and I changed the fluid and cleaned it up as much as I could. There was a ton of, not debris, but like this black sludge disgustingness inside of here. So it's unfortunate. Now another problem is, I think what I'm hearing at around 40 miles an hour and up is there's probably a bearing in here that's making a ton of noise too. So basically everything was starved of, not starved, but everything had lubrication that was long dead that needed to be changed, and the oil was never changed. So you have, you know, metal on metal and excessive wear situations. So the bearing's dead and the gears are worn out. So I would just replace this entire unit. And to replace it's pretty simple. You just, you know, disconnect the shock. These U-bolts need to come off. You know, you'd lift the truck up and then you just unbolt these things and then bolt the yoke over there, and you can basically just roll the entire axle out as well as the brake lines. You can undo the brake lines. So, you know, you unbolt all these little things, right? And the whole axle will just roll out from the back side of the truck, and you get a new axle and roll it in and bolt it back up. Pretty straightforward and easy to do. It's a heavy unit, right? It probably weighs 300 pounds. That's the only issue with it I can see. But it's doable. All right, man. Bye-bye.